Good morning, children. Hope you all are fine. How are you all at home? Doing well? I hope that you all are doing well at home. You have got so many things to study, a long vacation, but you have to stay home and stay fit and fine at home only. You should not move out of your place. Don't think that the malls are open or the shopping malls or any other bazaar or TT Nagar or New Market and you should go and roam around. Don't do that, children. If it's very necessary, then only you move out, but use all the safety measures. Understood, children? So I hope you all are going to do very nicely at home, because we don't know when our school is going to reopen, and whenever we are going to meet, we'll meet in a very, very nice mood. And I want you all that you should stay safe at home. Today I have not come for English class, but today I have come for your moral science lesson. For what I have come? Moral science. And moral science is not only that we have to study the lesson, we have to learn the answers, but moral science is about values. Do you know what are values? So many values we study when we do our prayer service and all, you know, that we take one or the other topic and we study and we discuss and we say many good thoughts on that topic. So today we are just going to discuss about some values. If there is time, I'll start the lesson. Otherwise, I'll just show you your book. Your book is this only, Gems? Yes. So here only so many values are given for life. This is a unique book on value education. Discipline. The first thing in your life is discipline. What is it? The first thing in your life is discipline. If your life is not disciplined, we cannot move ahead. Same thing right now. Like in the morning, if you are not waking up early, what will happen? The whole routine gets disturbed. Isn't it or not? If you get up at 5:30 or 6 o'clock, you know that you have to fetch your bus and you have to be there for your school. But now, because of some virus, you people are at home. So maintain the discipline. If you are not getting up at 5 o'clock or 5:30, at least at 6:30 you get up. You do some exercise, brush your teeth. That is also a discipline of life. Brushing your teeth at the right time, eating your breakfast, everything. And you see that your mama's work also gets over very early. Otherwise, what happens if you're sleeping till 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock or 1 o'clock, mama is getting affected. The main thing is that, because mama has to do all the things, and please do all these small things at home. When you get up from your bed, the first thing you have to do is that you have to fold your sheets, which you take to put on at night, no? Because you need, no, when you are in ACs and if you are in the coolers and all, when you use all these things, we need all these things. So the first thing which you have to do is that you should fold those things. This is the very first step which you have to follow. This is the first discipline of life. Then come down, come to the washroom, go to the washroom, drink after coming from the washroom, wash your hands very nicely, then drink 1 or 2 glasses of water. That is also a discipline of life. Try to drink lukewarm water. If you cannot, so you drink normal water, but you should drink water in the morning. After that, give a rest and then have your breakfast or anything. Don't drink milk empty stomach. Instead of that, have something, paratha or something. Don't eat Maggi and all in the morning. Maggi and all is only once or twice in a month, and that should also be in the evening only, because we need hot things. So in the evening snacks you can have, but not every day. It should not be a routine. So don't follow the discipline of Maggi every day, but follow the discipline of having some other breakfast every day. And after that you can start. And one more thing is there. Now we have learnt one thing in our life, that without our maids also we can survive. You can ask your mamas that you can survive, no? So please make it a habit. If your maids are also coming, we know that they are going to come. We cannot live, because many of us have to move out of our house. So we need aunties, no? So when the aunties and all they are coming, so please make it a habit that when you are giving utensils, you wash and give. Don't put your leftover things there and give. They are also human beings, no children? So try to do this, because first step of giving our plates, our bowls and all is that we have to little bit, you just put under the tap. In 1 second it will get washed up, and make it a habit that you should eat and you should keep the utensils in the kitchen. You should not wait for your mama and papa or any other one that she will come and do this. So this is a discipline of life. If you maintain this discipline of life, you can achieve more and more things, because this is the first step. Even our many big leaders and all those people, no, they when we read them, we understand that they have also done small chores of life, and really they are excelling in their life. Now, second word is faith. Second one is faith. So please have faith in, first of all, in you, then faith in God, then faith in your parents, and have faith that we are going to overcome from this virus and will meet soon in school. So have that faith. Don't always be negative. Be positive that we are having so many problems, but we are going to come out of that problem, and one day we'll come here and meet our teachers, meet our friends, and we are going to have a systematic and disciplined life once again. Now, third one is honesty. What is it? Third one is honesty. Be honest to yourself. First of all, be honest to yourself. Yourself means, first of all, what you have to do. The things which your teachers are giving online, try to complete on time. Don't wait for the next day. First of all, you should be honest with this day. Honesty doesn't mean that you should not steal, or you should not go and take someone's things or something like that. Honesty means that you should be honest to yourself also, that are you doing or not. If your teacher has said that today only you complete your work, and if you are completing your work today, means you are an honest person. Now, fourth one is kindness. What is the fourth one? Kindness. This time, this word is very important in this scenario. Why? Because we have to be very kind to the people. Many people, they are hungry, they are not getting food, they need shelter, but we cannot give all these things. We also know that many of us are having so many problems in this pandemic situation we all are facing. But then also be kind to everyone. Like we can be kind to the animals also. We can be kind to the birds also. If we are putting water for them, and if they are drinking, you just think that what peace of mind we have when they drink that water. We always think that we should put water, because this is in this scorching sunlight and all. What happens? Our animals, they are very, very thirsty. And we go in and we open the fridge and we get water and we drink. But what about the animals? From where they are going to get water? So be kind to them also. Don't hurt them. You have seen that elephant, no? In Kerala something happened, and that with that cracker, that elephant means it got burst, and she was having a baby also inside the stomach. So we should be very kind to animals also, even to our plants also. Even plants, they need water. So when we are honest, when we are kind to ourselves, then only we will be kind to others also. So these are the four things today we have studied: discipline, faith, honesty and kindness. So first of all, maintain your discipline. Discipline starts from a home. Means in the morning it starts till night it's there. Help your parents, help your grandparents, whatever, who all are there in your home. Try to satisfy each and everyone. Be good, be loyal to them, be trustworthy to them. Then you should always have faith in God. God is going to give you something very nice one day, that we are going to come here in our own world. Our own world means in our own school, our Carmel convent. No? Then honesty. So you have to be very honest to yourselves. Then the last one was kindness. So be kind to yourself, to the animals, to the plants, and to the people, those who need. So in moral science lesson number 1 is given. So we'll start, I think, the children of God. Moral science lesson doesn't mean that we should read the lesson, then we should do the question answers, and that's all. Moral science lesson means that you should read and you should understand it, and you should always take all the good things. So many things every time when we do in the prayer service and all, we get, no? So many good thoughts are there, but do we agree with those thoughts? Do we take those thoughts? No. But try to do all these things, because moral science lessons means values. So these are the values which we have to adapt. It's not like that we can once we will read, you should be very good, we should be white. This is only something that we are cramming it. It's not like that. You should not cram all those things. Instead of that, you should put in your life that how I am going to maintain all these things in my life. So the lesson's name is the Children of God. So you all are children of God, you all know that, and we all are children of God. Not you, even I am also a child of God. We all are children of God. So I'll just start reading the lesson. Moony Sparrow and Little Sparrow were friends. So two sparrows are there and they were friends. Their nests were on a big banyan tree. So where was the nest? Nest was on a banyan tree. This big tree was inside the green forest where students used to go for study tour. So this big tree was where? It was inside the green forest. You know what is a forest and where is the forest? In the forest this was the tree, and these students, they used to go, many students were there, they used to go to study tour. Do you know what is a study tour? Study tour is something when we go for studies, not for enjoyment or for fun. One day in the evening, both the sparrows looked up into the sky and sang. So one day what happened? These two sparrows in the evening, they were very happy. So they just started singing. Gentle breeze here and cool breeze there. Who painted this sky above? Beautiful sky with lovely blue. So they are just talking. They are just talking and they are saying, gentle breeze here and cool breeze there. Gentle breeze and cool breeze here and there. And who has painted the sky above? Beautiful sky with lovely blue. So they are just asking that who has painted the sky blue? They know that only God is there who can do all this. We cannot do. This is not a man-made thing. It is something which God has created. It's God's creation. So the gentle breeze embraced. So the gentle breeze embraced. Do you know the meaning of embraced? Embraced means just hugging like this. Embraced those beautiful little sparrows and replied. So who has hugged and who has embraced? The gentle breeze has done. Painting of this beautiful sky is a wonderful gift of God. Red and blue and green together, painted by the Creator. So who has painted this? Creator, the God. The sparrows were very happy. So now the sparrows became very happy. They loved to be called the loving children of God, the Creator. So they were called the loving children of God. Why? Because they are the Creator. See, I was just explaining about the kindness, no? So God has not created us only. God has created everything, not only us. Now I am here standing and teaching. This is also God's gift that I am coming here. I am coming among all those people, those who are affected with this virus and all, but I am here to teach you. So I am blessed that I am coming here and I am teaching you. You people are blessed that when I am teaching you, you people are following all those things. So God has created all these things, not only birds or animals or sky, but each and everything on earth is God's creation. So we should be always thankful to God that because of you we are alive, and this year we have to think the whole year if we are alive, that every day in the morning you thank God that God, this beautiful creation I am able to see, please God help me that tomorrow also I could see and all I could see. But you have to thank each and every, you show that gratitude towards God. Always you should show that gratitude that I am very thankful God that I have been so good that I am getting all the things. You know, people are not getting food. You have seen the workers how they are moving around, and their children, they have died on the way. Even the parents, many of them have lost their parents, many of them have lost their children. So we are the blessed ones. So when we are the blessed ones, so I just showed you that about the kindness. Be kind to each and everyone. Maybe they also need our help, because we are also with someone's help only here. Because if we are not getting money, what will happen? We will not have our food, we cannot have good things. We at home also, when we are sitting, we are blessed that we are having everything in our life. In the morning we are able to eat our breakfast, in the afternoon we can have our lunch, in the evening again the snacks and tea, and night dinner, everything, and with our family. And this was the time which we have adjusted and we have enjoyed with our family. Because so many times we feel that we want to be with our father, but father is coming very late, mama is sometimes doing something. But this was the right time when all the children were together, all the parents were together, even the grandparents were together. They were sitting on one table and having their lunch and dinner, and they were having a family time and a quality time. So children, always be thankful to God, because God has created you, God, and because of you, you are having so many things here. And see, now when we are living in this world, nowadays we always we used to feel that this environment is not clean and this, but now see, God has told us that because you have made this environment good, some problem in this disturbed the environment, so stay home and be. And now see, if all the temples and all they were closed, what happened? But at home you were praying. No, we started praying at home. Why we started praying at home? Because we were not able to go to the temples, mosques, gurdwaras, church, so we used to pray at home. So God is always there for everything. So be thankful to God, because without Him we cannot live for a single second. Can we live for a single second? No, we cannot live. If He wants that if He has given life, He can take a life, because this is a journey of life. We are enjoying it. We have only come here to for a journey, just for just to stay for a time. But we think that we have come here to live for years and years. No, it's not like so. It's a blessing that you are living here, that you are having a quality time. So the sparrows were happy. They loved to be called the loving children of God, the Creator. So even the sparrows, they were very happy, and they were called the loving children of God. Students of class 5 came to the green forest with Madam Flora. So with whom these class 5 children only, they came for this tour, and they came with their teacher, and name was Flora. All the children sat comfortably on the carpet. The little birds and the cool breeze came around them. Madam initiated a discussion with the students. So here Madam has started the discussion. They had put a carpet, and on that they were sitting, and the birds and all also were there. The cool breeze was there. The cool breeze had embraced all those sparrows and all. No? So cool breeze was also there, and so they were enjoying this time. So on page number, the next page, can you see one picture? Can you see? So you know who is he? I think you all know. You all are very aware. He is Saint Chawra. So he has also given so many in your diaries and all. If you will see, so many good things he has written, and we always tell you to learn also. No. So we will. I'll tell you how to do, and this we will do. I think my time is over, so we will continue the lesson tomorrow, or whenever when there is a period. Okay, children? So read the lesson very nicely, very carefully, and be honest, be kind, be disciplined in your life. Have a good day, children.